When you type into a standard word processor, your words stay on your hard drive. But when you hit enter on an AI chatbot, you are sending that data into a massive digital network. By default, these platforms are designed to ingest your prompts and chat history to train their next generation of public models. This means the system remembers the patterns you feed it. If you paste in sensitive financial projections or private source code, those specific inputs can inadvertently shape the outputs given to other users down the line. The natural human reaction to learning this is to close the browser tab, step away, and avoid the technology entirely. But locking yourself out of the ecosystem puts you at a massive professional disadvantage. True privacy in the AI era comes from actively controlling your settings and habits rather than avoiding the tools altogether. If you operate purely from fear, you can absolutely guarantee zero data leaks by refusing to use any generative tools. The cost of that total lockdown is hours of lost efficiency every single day. You will spend time manually drafting, summarizing, and coding while your peers automate those exact tasks. On the other end of the spectrum, you could chase maximum convenience. This happens when users blindly copy and paste raw, proprietary business data straight into an unguarded prompt. The core challenge is figuring out how to extract the high-speed utility of these platforms while keeping a concrete wall around your sensitive information. Solving this requires a shift in behavior. You have to stop being a passive consumer of software and start building intentional, proactive data habits. The first step to intentional usage is knowing what you are working with. Rather than relying on a single platform for every task, choose the right tool for the specific job. ChatGPT is a versatile hub for general workflows, but requires vigilance with your shared data. Perplexity provides verifiable citations for research. Claude serves as a specialized engine for heavy writing tasks. Gemini integrates directly into the Google Workspace ecosystem. That integration comes with a specific trade-off. Using it ties your queries directly to your broader, historical Google data profile. While each of these models gives you a distinct workflow advantage, every single one of them requires immediate manual intervention to keep your data secure. Almost all of these platforms ship with a hidden danger enabled by default. It is usually a toggle labeled "Improve the model for everyone," which grants the company permission to train on your chat history. Morning tone. Leaving this setting turned on means you lose control over where your specific sentences and typed numbers might resurface later. You need to disable this immediately. Open your account dashboard, navigate to the settings menu, locate your data controls, and switch the model training toggle off. This necessary step does create some minor friction. Depending on the platform, toggling data sharing off might limit your ability to search your past chat history across different devices. To take it a step further, establish hard data silos. Keep a strictly separated personal account for everyday queries and a dedicated locked-down business account for professional work. Taking 30 seconds to navigate these menus is the highest return action you can take to establish a baseline of digital privacy. But settings alone cannot protect you if you voluntarily hand over sensitive information in your daily workflow. A common mistake is using conversational prompting. This happens when you write a request that includes real client names, exact project titles, or specific financial figures. By doing this, you are actively uploading identifiable business intelligence straight into a third-party server. The safest alternative is to use structural placeholders. This is the practice of replacing sensitive nouns with bracketed variables, like Client A or Quarter 3. Language models are highly capable of processing the logic and structure of your request without ever needing to know the actual name of the subject. The trade-off here is extra manual effort. Once the AI generates the template or the analysis, you have to take that text back to your offline word processor to fill in the actual names yourself. Relying on these pre-built templates forces you to organize your thoughts before you start typing. It completely eliminates the dangerous habit of brain-dumping raw data into a chat window. Using placeholders absolutely protects your proprietary identifiers, and by structuring the prompt so cleanly, it actually forces the AI to return higher quality, more accurate outputs. To put this all into practice, you need a setup that matches your specific role. If you are a student or a researcher, route your queries through Perplexity to get verified citations, but maintain a strict rule to never feed it your own unpublished thesis data. For corporate professionals who need workflow versatility, Claude or ChatGPT are highly effective. Just make sure you mandate the strict use of the no names placeholder rule in every single prompt. Before you start your work week, complete this checklist. Verify your privacy settings are turned off, practice safe prompting with placeholders, and reach out to your team with questions. Always remember the true dynamic here. An AI platform is a highly capable tool you wield to process data. It is not a trusted human colleague you can confide in. If a specific use case feels ambiguous, or you are unsure about the data you are about to upload, pause and consult your internal IT groups or community guidelines. Mastery of modern AI is about finding the exact balance point. You want to extract maximum workflow efficiency while maintaining uncompromising control over your confidential data.